Alright, let's talk about The Fault in Our Stars. I read the book. The book is written by John Green. And I'm not going to judge the movie on the quality of the book, but I just want to talk about my love for John Green real quick. He has a YouTube channel I follow. He's a very interesting guy. He's made a few videos actually on YouTube about world histories that I've actually listened to in school before. That's how I found his YouTube channel, but I'm actually a big fan of it. I've read majority of his books. I can't say all. I've read the majority of. My favorite is Fault in Our Stars. That's just about everyone's favorite. That's his most well-known book, but that is my favorite book by him. It's his honestly objective best book, I would say. I don't know. So back when this movie came out, I had not read the book, but so I kind of just didn't even watch this movie. I didn't really know it was coming out at the time. I didn't really pay attention. I know a lot of. I think my dad saw it in the theater with my mom and stuff. I never saw it, and a lot of people have told me back when I read the book that I should check out the movie. I think this was like $5 or no, $6 at Best Buy, because I buy a lot of movies cheap at Best Buy. So I bought this a while ago. It took me forever to watch this, but I popped it in. It's not good. Now, this doesn't mean this movie's horrible. I just think it's okay. There are some flaws, okay? Let's talk about some of my more subjective flaws. So these aren't real flaws, but these are just things that bothered me. The way this film is shot and edited really bothered me. Because it's boring. It's the way everybody shoots and edits movies. It's the most lazy, simplistic way to do it. It's not bad editing. It's not bad cinematography. But it's nothing special. It's not great. It's not good. It's just fine. I don't like watching. I get bored when I watch movies that are edited and shot that way. I get it so extremely bored. And that's really a subjective flaw. So if I was gonna factor that into a rating, that'd be really mean, because that's not a flaw. It's just something that bothered me. Now let's talk about the actual flaws. What's her name? Shailene Woodley, whatever the main actress who plays the girl in this movie is. However you pronounce her name, I did not like her. I did not think her performance was good whatsoever. It was just fine. Like it didn't feel like she was completely trying. And then the Ansel Elgort, is that the character Gus? I thought he was doing a good job. I thought he was trying, but I didn't see these people as lovers. I didn't see these people as more than friends, and I thought it was boring. I didn't see him as more than that, so I didn't buy their whole relationship. So it made the movie not interesting, because I was just like, gosh, I don't buy you. It's boring. I just didn't want to watch it. And it's not, I'm not going to judge it based on the book. So I'm not pointing out any differences between the book and the movie. I'm just not going to do that, because that's not fair to the movie. Because the book, I want a story, and I want good characters and good dialogue. And that's all I care about. That is all I care about when I read a book. I care about, when I watch a movie, I care about how it's acted, how it's presented, how the sound design is, how the cinematography is, how the script is. There's so many factors into how good a movie is. And I just feel like this movie was just fine. And I didn't like it, personally. I'm going to give this movie to my grandma, because I'm sure she would like this one. I didn't care for it, because it was just a movie that just honestly I wouldn't like. And I get why people like it. There's nothing horrible about it. I did think all the pop songs and every song that they play in this movie was terrible, bland, pathetic garbage. It's some of the worst. Like, I hate movies that use pop music. It's just horrible music. Like I'm not acting like the whole pop genre is terrible, but a lot of pop music is. It's lazy music, and it's just not. It just doesn't sound good. I listen to a lot of classic rock, country, different genres. I do listen to some pop. Most pop sucks. It really sucks. And I hate when they use it in movies, and most of these songs didn't even fit with what the scene was going for, and it was just boring. And yeah, I didn't like this movie. So I'm gonna give this movie a 5 out of 10. Average. Fine. Acceptable movie. That's it. 5. 5 out of 10. So yeah, wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Not a good movie though. It's just okay. The faults in our stores, more like the faults in our films. Ha ha ha! That was dumb.